Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. Guys, Friday is probably my favorite day of the week because we're coming to an end and we're getting ready to enjoy our weekend. Now, I don't know what you guys are doing this weekend, but since I told you guys the awful story about kind of forgetting my dad's birthday, which I really didn't, because had I have seen the calendar and saw that it was the 5th, I'm in YouTube world, then I would have immediately have known, but I jumped on the phone with him before I got to the calendar, so I look like an ass. Anyways, Jason and I are going to Orlando this weekend to go spend time with my dad for his birthday. So I'm excited. I'm excited that it's Friday and to kick off the weekend right. Now, we're not back to talk about me, but we are back to talk about Erika Girardi in this struggling business. At least that's what they're calling it, thanks to Radar Online. Guys, we have all the details on that and more. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so Erika Girardi just launched her new business, and I saw so many people on social media asking why. Well, it makes sense as to why she's launching her business because as of right now, she doesn't really have anything left except her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills contract. I know you guys are going to be like, wait, Adam, what about the gifts and the assets? Yes, I understand the Hermes bags, the Cartier rings, the Chanel, the diamonds. I get that. Trust me, because I was wondering the same thing. Why is that not going back to the victims? But she can't live off of the diamonds and the Cartier rings, and she can pawn it to a certain extent or sell it, do whatever is rebag. I don't know. But it's not going to sustain her lifestyle for the rest of her life. So she has to come up with some business ideas. Well, we already talked about this before, but Erika Girardi at the beginning of this new year said, new year, new me, new hair, new business. All right. That means that she launched her extension line that is costing $710 for clip-in extensions, which I asked you guys in a live chat for a Wake Up and Adam, one of my episodes. Would you pay for that? Some people said $710 is expensive even for a wig, let alone clip-ins. Well, the numbers are in, and social media and the fans have spoken. It looks like it's not going in Erika Girardi's favor. Here we go. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Erika Girardi has attempted to start a new business venture, but it doesn't appear to be off to a good start. Last month, the Bravo star launched a company called Pretty Mess that sells expensive hair extensions, despite the heavy promotion pushed by the star because she does have a big following. The brand's Instagram account failed to attract fans, reaching only 5,000 since it launched this past month. According to their website, Erika decided to name the product after her 2010 dance single, Pretty Mess, which I thought was kind of interesting, especially because all of the stuff that's going on with her other businesses. EJ Global, was there 20 million plus put into the account? Was there not? I mean, there's so much going on right now, and the Girardi scandal is still not over. It's been over a year, but doesn't mean it's going to end anytime soon. The victims still have to get their money. They have to figure out if Erika Girardi is going to have to come out of pocket. There's a lot left to go through. Now, according to their website, Erika, said this is what she decided to tell the site. It's about being free and unapologetically yourself. And it's a philosophy that runs through everything that I do, from performing on club stages and Broadway to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and New York Times bestsellers list. This is something that makes her feel good, so she wants to share it with all of you. Hell, if I win the lottery, maybe I'll even buy $710 clip-ins. I don't know. The price for the items range between $500 to $700 depending on the services, including do-it-yourself extensions, pro extensions, and hair care products. However, as good as Erika made her brand sound, Instagram users and social media are not letting her off the hook without any backlashes. From contesting the value of the products where the business profits are, where it'll end up, of course fans are going to go crazy on this. One, at the end of the day, this is personal opinion. You guys can rip me apart, but I feel like the way that she navigated the whole Girardi scandal period has given her backlash because she never once came out and apologized to the victims on behalf of her husband. And who are we to say that she should do that? But the point is, when she was filming, she was just very cold. And everyone kept on, wondering, and we were expecting, Are you going to put out a statement? Are you going to go, get in contact with your lawyer, have him write up a statement and give it to at least your fans to let the fans know and the victims know that you're doing your best to try to resolve whatever these issues are? But that hasn't happened. So we go on social media and we see Erika Girardi in lingerie and we see these, risque photos, which it's great. That's part of her brand, but that's not going to make people sympathize or empathize with anything that's going on in her life or her position. Now, I feel like, and again, speculation, had she have went on social media and been a little bit more remorseful, people would be probably more apt to support whatever business venture she was trying to do. Maybe the price has something to do with it too. But for Teresa Giudice, if you guys remember when she went to prison, she, did it the right way. She apologized. She said, I didn't know that this was happening. She gave us her stance and she kept on saying, this is a screw up. I'm going to do my time and I'm going to come out of this and try to take care of my kids. I cannot believe this happened. I'm so sorry to everybody involved and I'm sorry to the government. And with doing that, once she came out, she launched a new book. She paid off her restitution, Joe's restitution, paid off the house, everything, because the fans continued to support her. Bravo continued to support her because I feel like she took the right stance. Now, moving on, one follower commented on the account calling her out, scam alert. Do you research people? 90% markup. Another user said, but are any of the proceeds going to the victims that funded this along with your clothes, handbags, jewelry, music career, vacations, cars, or will they still have to suffer? Now, Radar Online previously reported that Erika Jayne's American Express bills are set to be examined as part of the fraud investigation to the Girardi's bankruptcy. Earlier this year, we found out Tom Girardi was forced into a Chapter 7. Financial records show his company owes over $101 million to various creditors. Now, just because the last name Girardi is attached to it does not mean Erika owes over $101 million. And for Tom, I guess in some crazy way, since he was able to, get into this conservatorship and they say, no, he's mentally suffering. He needs to be in the conservatorship. He has Alzheimer's and dementia. With that, he will never see a day in jail for any of these actions. He hasn't been found guilty for anything, but it doesn't mean that this didn't allegedly happen. See, that's the thing. You have to use the right legal terms and stuff so you don't get in trouble. But we're all thinking, like, we watched The Housewife and the Hustler documentary on Hulu. We've gotten enough information. We've spoken with Ronald Richards. We talked to Emily D. Baker. Why do we have to keep on using these terms? Great question. Erika is also being sued by the bankruptcy trustee for about $25 million as they are demanding that she pays back money that Tom Girardi's firm used to pay the bills for her company, EJ Global LLC. Nonetheless, she has maintained her innocence and denied any involvement with anything that Tom Girardi did in all of his alleged misdoings. But that's not going to stop people from speculating. And guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask what you think. So go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts on all of this and the backlash that Erika is receiving with her company? And the fact that once she launched it, having, 1 million plus followers on social media, she was only able to garner about 5,000 followers for her new business account. Those numbers don't add up. That's not good at all. So I want to know your thoughts on that. Go ahead, comment below, give me your unfiltered opinion. And while you're at it, let me know what you're up to this weekend. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.